Chineke nara ekene m o. Eze ndị eze nara ekene m o. Obi m juru n'ekene.
Chineke nara ekene m o. Eze ndị eze nara ekene m o. Obi m juru n'ekene. Chineke nara ekene m o. Agụ na-eche mba nara ekene m o.
Obi m juru n'ekene. Obi m juru n'ekene o. Ekene o. Obi m juru n'ekene. Chineke kusu niile nke ndị agha. Obi m juru n'ekene. Ana m ekele gị maka ihe ọma dị iche iche ị na-eme. Ana m ekele gị maka ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike. Ana m ekele gị maka nchekwa ka ị na-echekwa ụmụ gị. Ana m ekele gị maka nchekwa ị na-echekwa ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo. Ana m ekele gị maka nchekwa ị na-echekwa ụmụ Ugochi tụwara ọdịnala temple. Ana m ekele gị maka nchekwa ị na-echekwa ndị eji temple. Ana m ekele gị maka nchekwa ị na-echekwa ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo. Ana m ekele gị. Ọ bụrụ na ahụ anyị niile bụrụ sọ ọnụ, o zuru inye ekele maka ihe ọma ị na-eme. Good morning, viewers all over the world. Egwu ị nụrụ kịta bụ egwu si na aka nkwa group nke ọ bụ mụnwa bụ Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu n'elidi ya. Ọ ngalaba na temple n'afọ gbasalụ mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo wetara ya bụ egwu. Ọ bụrụ na ị like ya bụ egwu, jee na social media platforms, the iTunes and rest of them, you download it. We have all the rights. Then, for those of you that are seeing me today for the first time, call me Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu Oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa mmiri emi nụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa, n'oge awa nke eziokwu, today's topic is signs of a cold one in Igbo spirituality. Signs of a cold one in Igbo spirituality. If you pay attention to this lecture, you will learn so many things that will help you. Yes, because I used to say, what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. So pay attention to this lecture. You learn something very unique that will help you, because lack of vision and knowledge is the beginning of downfall. For you to be successful, you must have the right vision. You must have the right knowledge. So pay attention to avoid the mamarokwa. So, and that you don't know, ignorant is not an excuse, because any child that refuses to learn the language of his parents, it is a duty of every child to struggle so hard to learn the language of his parents for its well-being. If you refuses to learn the language of your parents, so let's dive into today's lecture. Before we do that, important announcement. Don't forget that we are still in the month of November and our monthly rituals is still ongoing. Our monthly rituals is for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. We have lots of testimonies, but this month of November is a very unique month, because this month of November marks 3 years anniversary. We have lots of testimonies, but as you all know, we don't share testimonies on social media or even in Ezioku TV. You know why? is not necessary, but I can tell you that ike dị n'aja a na-achụ n'igwe. Igwe bụ ike, nwanne chụba aja. Na aja karịrị ọgwụ. Yes. So before we proceed, if you are interested in joining our monthly rituals, or you want us to do deep consultation for you, or you have any question in today's lecture, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 672. I repeat, 0805 7837 672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat, 0813 8243 871. Then you can reach me. Let's proceed. So if you are interested, this morning I have gone to the temple to make declarations upon the lives of those that join us, our friends of the temple, children of the temple, and members of Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission, and our fans all over the world. Share about it. Tell people about our administrations. May you remain blessed. May work of your hands begin to yield fruit. So if you are interested, forward your 3 prayer requests and make token donation to the account number. Remember, at the end of the month, only those that join us will receive on their WhatsApp numbers only the conclusion of the group rituals. Now let's continue. Today's lecture, like I said before, the topic is signs of a code word in Igbo spirituality. Let me explain. There is lineage for the code words. There is lineage for the code words. To be a code word is not only cho. Unless you just know mekasi. And it is only professionals that succeed in the jungle. It's only professionals that succeed massively. So if you are not professional, you are not called, you can only try, but believe in me, you will not succeed massively. If you are called, we are called one, and not that the fact that you call yourself. We understand that there are some people that presented themselves to be called. It does not start today. Let me tell you about those people that presented themselves to be called. Yes. One of them is Joseph Onyarimatia. Joseph the Arimathea. Yes. You remember another guy called Cyril of Syria. Yes. That Cyril is the one that offered to help Jesus, according to that allegorical story in the Bible, to carry the cross to Golgotha. He was never called by Jesus, according to that story in the Bible. As you know, I will always use Bible as an example, because I will use story to buttress my point. Yes, he was never called. There are some people that was called even when they are not interested, like the fish, John, Peter. Those ones are not called. That is, they didn't call themselves. They are busy with their own handwork. They are fishermen. They have something doing. Calling is not for lazy person. Calling is not when you are very lazy, you don't have nothing to do, you don't have food on your table, you want to become a dibia or a called one. It wasn't that like that. So if you are doing like that, then he will make us. And believe in me, can never be successful. Yes. So calling most of the times are people that are not even interested. People that are already doing their own work. They are all doing their own work. But persistently, they were called. The way the fishermen, Peter and the rest of them are, and he approached them and said, "Come, follow me, leave whatever you are doing and follow me." So if you are one of those people that are called, when you are busy doing what you knows how to do best, and they force you to answer that call, you are standing on the different pedestal. Those people are top notch in their calling, because There's a reason embedded in them, and why this thing is hard to help you. They are standing on their different color level. Yes, but I see some people that presented to the court. You remember the Joseph with the Arimathea, the one that went to Pilate and tell Pilate that please they should permit him to carry the corpse of Jesus to his own grave in Yoguru. Those are people that presented themselves out of likeness and whatever we are doing. I'm not addressing today's lecture is not to address those people that presented themselves to be called. They're everywhere. Are you following? Today I want to talk to those people that originally, even when they are still in their mother's womb, they are called. Like Jeremiah. Jeremiah said that, Jeremiah, that he has been chosen even before when he was still in his mother's womb. Are you following? So there are some people that are called even before they conceive them. Their mother conceived them. There are some people that their mother got a message that, woman, you will be pregnant very soon, or you're already pregnant, that the child you are bearing in your stomach will be a great personality. Some even got their message maybe via dream or maybe via prophetic ministrations. They got the message that they will be pregnant of maybe a male or female child, that this particular male or female child will be Oturodi or Gadi great. Igbo language is not Oturodi. Are you following? Now, some of these people are born in a family of Ndawu. I'm going to family of Ndawu. Over the Bible, about the Levites. Don't forget that Levi is the first son of their father, Jacob. That's 12 in number. So Levi is the first son. And by inheritance, they are the priesthood lineage. Are you following? It was called in we had them in Colin. It was called the descendant of Unwe. Ndị ọ bụ ha bụ na Akwụalụ. Abụrụ onye chọ. Like in my own clan, Oburu onye chọ. That is it. Oburu I wasn't the one that chose myself. But nature made it so that I will be born in a lineage that does that special cleansing. Even a small boy in my clan, whatever he lays hands on and make that proclamation, make that proclaim. Once you proclaim that it's over, it's over. Yes. Is here in Abo, lineage. Once you proclaim, so shall it be. Once you proclaim it, it remains so. It's not by force, it's not by force. The person was born that way. It's lineage. So in calling, there is people, tribes, and the families that are already originally destined, that are Aburundawu, that are Dibias, called ones. Called ones. Is there any there are some people that you even trace their lineage. Go to their paternal side, they are all on their own. Go to their maternal side, they are on their own. And not even just common Agu, great Agu, Agu. Great one, great gift. They are great healers. Yes. So if you fall within that lineage, it's already in your lineage. There is nothing they can do about it. It's inborn. So there is no point running away from it, because you are calling and their happiness lies there. Yes. There are so many ways that you will know that you are one of the called one. Many signs both physical signs and unphysical signs. There are some signs that is inborn, character-wise, you will see it. Onye ahụ akpa agwa sị na onye a bụ onye ahụ. There is some signs that are hidden for an ofege person. If you are really gifted, and you are gifted, few people that have that gift, by men see your face, they will sight that star. That mark is the mark of the called ones. Once you see that stars, once he set his or her face on you, you'll be able to detect who you are. It's only people that are gifted to that level we know. Once they see you, set their eyes on you, they will say, yes, this is the person. Remember the Isaiah, yes, when he visited the family of Jacob. He asked Jacob that he got the message to come to your house to heal, to anoint a choosing one in your household, a called one. So Jesse called all his children, male children, called all of them. And the prophet looked at all of them. He didn't see the person that bears that mark on the forehead. You know, ask the Jacob, are they all your children you have gotten? Because he did not see the one that bears that mark. And Jacob said, no, there is this the smallest of them all. He went to take care of their sheep. He said, no, go and call that one. Immediately the prophet saw that one. He said, yes, this is the person. And he anointed him. So there is mark. But if you are not gifted in that direction, you will not see it. Then minus that one, there is another physical sign on your palms here. On your palms here. There are permanent signs, and there is ones that changes, depends on the vibrations. But if you are not a palm mystery, you will not be able to read it. It's readable. Once you see a called one palms here, you will see the signs. If you are gifted in reading those signs. Those are two physical signs you can see. Then character-wise, there is, if you pay attention to this particular called person, you will see the uniqueness in him or her. That child with some attributes. Yes. Those called ones with some certain things, they are good and quiet, peace-loving. But don't take them for granted. Once you annoy them, they will tell you the way their mind is. And once you insist, decide to treat them like trash, you will be bulala. I'm telling you. Not the person is doing it, but the forces that follows the person. And you find out that anytime you decide to hurt that person intentionally, you will suffer for it. There are so many things that will be happening in that person's life that even another person, we notice that there is something very unique about this personality, this particular child. Because those people are born mystic in nature. Mystic in nature. Those ones are born mystics in nature. So, what am I saying? Pay attention to those signs. This person, in terms of dreams, this person will be somebody that once you had dreams, it must happen. His dreams or her dreams always come to pass. The way he said it. Their nightmare is just those malaria. Their nightmare is just a vision. Yes, and if you doubt it, omegi n'anya, omegi vam n'anya. They are very gifted. They are very gifted. So pay attention whenever you are noticing this kind of thing in some people or your child. They are very gifted. Their dreams are top notch. And once they say something, it comes to pass. Especially when the person still keep his or herself from holy. Keep his or herself away from contaminations. I know some of you that are called. When you are small, you used to see visions. When you are small, you used to see, to dream, and your dream normally come to pass. But when you are old, you are an adult, you are beginning to mingle with all manner of people. By mingling with all those manner of people is now what is overshadowing your grace. You are no longer seeing those visions. You are no longer having those clear vision in trivial dreams. It's no longer happening. You know why? Because you have distorted everything. So what you need now is to purify your environment, your spiritual vibrations. Make amend. Because what makes you great is in you. Only that, that negative vibration is what will just cover their shining light. So, but once you reawaken the light and do the needful, the light will begin to shine again. But the person still remains a cold one. Even if the person is not at the duty post now, stop abusing the person. That's why I ask you not to be abusing a cold one or call the person names. Maybe the person is misbehaving. Let me tell you, some of these people you are seeing misbehaving today are special people. But maybe as the act will revolve, the person does not even understand him or herself. Some men will go into smoking or into drinking, over drinking. But he is a very strong onyagu that's supposed to be a blessing to his or her family. You will see some ladies, girls, child, you will see them behaving like people will be calling them Ndobanje. They are not useless. They are great minds. But for the fact that Eze-Ana was never harmonized, now the person will be misbehaving. Some will be misbehaving to the extent that some of them can even be into men. So if he did not guide them properly, they can even put to bed while they are still in their father's house. Some people will be seeing them as loose or wayward people. Some of them will even travel to Ghana to go and do runs. And I can tell you, some of those people you are seeing as long runs girls really are called people. But when the arrow begins to revolve, he doesn't understand him herself. She might travel to Ghana or travel to Abuja and she will enter wrong hands. And they will mess the person up. But that does not mean that the person is no longer a called one. You see a called one. She might reawaken herself up tomorrow if the right thing is done. Before there is some certain children or adolescents or even grown-up ladies, when they will begin to manifest in a way that people normally see them as Obanje, sometimes they will begin to manifest somehow as if something is happening within their brain setting. Those days, I remember those days, they will take that person to a spiritualist. And some of them, the spiritualist will begin to look after the person, monitoring her, and eventually offering some of necessary sacrifices, because before you know it, the lady in question will be fine, will be healed. And in ancient times, some of them will, the family will on their own will volunteer and ask the spiritualist, please, if you can marry this our daughter. That is how some of those spiritualists of the old marry plenty women. But the fact remains that why the person marry that person is only a spiritualist that can buy such a high vibration woman. As a man, the whole thing that is every woman they can marry. He can sometimes he marry a woman that is greater than you, and that is will be a great challenge to you. You are not permitted to marry a woman that has more vibration than you as a man. Captain down, I don't know football. Such people that I have seen many of them, that the man will help her to overcome and tam her arrow, that people normally call Obanje. And eventually the family will agree that he should marry the lady. And while remaining in her house, the whole thing, those things that normally make people to see is Obanje, I want Kolo, you stop. Because you see the book. You see how they book the oaks can enjoy you. And you see the book, you don't have to tame those spirits and harmonize. And you see that that particular gift in her will begin to manifest positively. So it's not only a chore. Even if you are a man, there are so many men that are ofeke. Imagine my brother and carrying. So some of those things there, if you see some of those signs, you will see just a grown-up person. You say that, mommy, I saw that one uncle, you mentioned one of their uncle, that he saw this, the condition he saw that their uncle is not palatable at all. That he saw that their uncle that is very sick, and if something is urgent is not done, he might die. He said, close the mouth. Who said told you? Before you know it, you hear news that Uncle Patrick is sick. And like play, if the right thing is not done, Uncle Patrick will just go, just like that. He said, Amosu, Obanje, but it happens. He's a great child. He's a mystic in nature. He's not an evil child. Why you are calling that particular child that always had a dream? Once he say had a dream to happen. Once he tell you that as you are going out today that you will be favored. If you go out, you will be favored. Once he say this and that, whether negative or positive, it come to pass. It's a sign. Once she has a dream or has a dream that look, see what will happen, or it happen. I know one particular child. It's just a lady. He told his father, Daddy, when I was sleeping, I saw where you were promoted and given an appointment in government, because her daddy happens to be a civil servant in Oka. But before, like a month before the appointment, the daughter told Daddy, I saw where you were being promoted and even given an appointment as SA to the governor. The father was like, no, I was just wave it. But the appointment and the promotion came. He cared. I'm telling you, there is some people that are born that way. But let me tell you what will happen. Sometimes, some families, if they see their child that begin to manifest those early signs of a cold one, they begin to shout the child up, close your mouth, you are manje. Once you start doing that, that child will backslide. And before you know it, if one of those spirits normally comes her way or his way, you'll be saying that go, you are evil spirit. Because he couldn't give more than those spirits that not up there were evil spirits. And before you know it, or some of you, yes, I remember it, some of your parents took you to one prayer houses. And some certain kabashing, I reject, I cast, I ban, I do this, was done. And now you are no longer seeing anything. Do you know what they started doing? They just put barricade between you and your forces. And now everything is in shambles. Your gift is in shambles. But don't lose hope. You can still do something. A ga-erikwa ya bụ mana ọ ga-adị ka esiri n'ọkụ. You have to suffer to reunite yourself with your spiritual forces. If not, you must go one. Don't you know that those your forces are those forces that are supposed to support you here on earth? How will be Kengari? Yeah, it's means. So what I'm saying in essence is this: whenever you are seeing those signs, maybe once you have dream, it will come to pass. Once you make pronouncement, it come to pass. Once somebody offend you, the person will suffer until the person come and apologize. If you are seeing those signs, it shows that you are called one. Yes. And don't allow yourself to run into a problem with your resumes. Because when you are called and at the appropriate time, you do not do the needful, time will come, maybe you decide on your own that you don't want to answer your call. Time will come when they will begin to bully you, when they will begin to torment you. And they don't allow it because once you made yourself their enemy, you want them to force you for you to no need a journey again. Once you reach to that point, you will suffer. Because one thing they will first do is hang an apple in them. That thing that is giving you joy, they will take it away from you. And believe in me, don't allow them to suffer you before you know that you will do the needful. I know some people, some called ones, they refuse to go to their calling position until at 12:04 year. I know one Libyan one today. I had to go to Oya before I could not get any earlier. Now I have gone to hospital. They said nobody have. Yes, but she knows she's not well. On that time is when they now decided to go back to her duty post. So don't wait, because sometimes once you go back to your duty post, you have to still bear that sickness for a while before they will finally heal you totally. So don't allow it to reach to that point. If you have these signs, you have these entities, the signs you will be seeing, these entities that normally come to you, whether you are awake or when you are half asleep or even when you are asleep, they normally visit you and they are telling you, don't you know that your time is up to start your work? Or they are telling you that, don't you know that you are called one, that you're supposed to be healing people, or you are supposed to be attending to people's needs. Once you are getting this kind of message, don't ignore it. Or maybe through prophetic ministration, you have been told that you are called one. Or maybe through alpha consultation, you have been told that you are called one. Pay attention to it. What is even your problem? Some of you are not on your duty post because you are still thinking what people will think. I mean, you are still considering what people will say. I can tell you, go to your duty post. Once you start achieving greatness, I understand that there are some ladies that are called one. They don't want to answer it because one of them told me that look at now one okay, one day better. On that home as in this show, therefore feel here. Now, if I go to my duty post, I will not be able to find my type of man. Who told you? Who told you? I know some guys that are doing very great and they don't mind marrying a woman that is a called one. Telling you. Sometimes you will be thinking that is by you don't want to show that you are called one. You don't want to show that you are another person so that you will meet a dream man. You are joking. If you are from day one are destined to be married by a called one or an ordinary lover, if you refuse to be where you're supposed to be in order to meet this man, you will be joking out there. So stop this here mentality of I don't want to be seen as only ordinary. that if I show myself to be Eze-Ana, I will not be able to get your dream man. Who told you? There are some of those guys you are seeing that thinking that they are not ordinary lovers. Secretly, they are ordinary lovers. Forget why he na for Facebook. Some of these do go na for Nigeria pictures of Hannah, but they will not tell you. Are you following? So stop deceiving yourself. Show you who you are. Show that you are ordinary person. Show that ordinary pleases you. Believe in me, you will see a man that will love you because of that boldness and because of that determination. Real men love women that are bold. We understand that it's not easy for a woman to be bold and be talking about Eze-Ana, that she loves Eze-Ana. We understand. So whenever we see a bold woman that appreciates and say it aloud that he loves Eze-Ana, believe in me, we are proud of them. And sincere ladies are really getting married. So be bold. Stop hiding. So we say that she has been told that she's the called one, but he doesn't want to answer the call till when he enters a man's house. Are you smarter than the gods? Tell them that you have answered their call, because you don't even know. Maybe at the point of doing your work, where you will find your dream man. I tell you. So stop being or behaving as if you are smarter. You understand? Because you can't outsmart more. So whenever you are getting these signs I just mentioned, maybe via dreams, maybe via visions, or physical appearance, do you know that there are some people that have calling? Sometimes the spirit will appear to them. It shock you. There are some people that normally have one-on-one interaction with their spiritual being. It shock it. It happens. It happens. And whenever they are having interaction with their spiritual being, once somebody knock at the door, the spiritual being will leave. He will not tell you, maybe if somebody is coming, now say, okay, see you some other time. His or her time is up. Immediately he left, somebody will knock on your door. You know why? The spirit is the spirit. So you know that somebody is coming to start the interaction with you, between you and the person. You will not took his excuse before the person comes. And maybe if the person is coming to your doors, notice that you are responding to voice. Maybe during interaction, the person will be thinking maybe you are with somebody inside the house, inside the room. Now, if the person knock and come in, you say, I thought you were with somebody. He said, no. You understand? Because the person overheard the discussion. But what I can tell you is that he exists. There are some people that are mystic in nature. They see their guide face to face. It's not even only today. I remember even the story, I read the story of Eze-Ana when I was in Catholic. She has the ability to see her guide and nature. Even dates, we have many people that still see their guide. Whenever they face danger, the guide will come. It depends on how you open yourself and the way you will be activated. Stop thinking about what people will say. You are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. Because I remember even my humble self. I was born in a family of Catholics. When my late father died, because he's one of these choir people, he was buried by the Archdiocese of Name. My mom's younger brother is a Reverend Father. Yes. My own cousin is also a Reverend Father. I'm a type that serve in the Catholic faith and well known. I remember when I was, say, 21 years, I started anchoring program with some theologians in Ohalo Seminary. Back then, we do program we call We program we call Marian TV Council. That program is to promote and defend Catholic faith. Those days, those programs run on ABC television, ABS television, every Friday, 8 o'clock, 8:30 to 9 o'clock, back then. So, even the former Bishop of Nnewi, when he was still at Ibapo, as a Mosaino, yes, I used to be there. As a Mosaino. So, that Bishop Nnewi knows me one and one. Is it all these parishes where we normally do crusade and whatever? So what I'm saying in essence is that when time comes, I did not even consider what people will think. I did not consider what people will think. It's none of my business. It's none of my business what people will think. So when my calling reached me here, initially I wasn't ready to accept it. Yes, when I had this story that I'm called one is about over 20 years ago. I escorted one of my younger sister to a seer. And after attending to my sister, he now looked at me and said, "You, don't you know that you're even a called one?" I said, "Oh wow." But that time I'm into charismatic of it. He told me that time will come. That my body will tell me. When time comes, what I cherish most was taken away from me. And I don't have any choice than to consult the Dibia that this, I'm tired. And the Dibia repeated it again. That look, this time is up to answer your call. And I don't have any choice than to leave Abuja down to my village to start my calling. So what I'm telling you that time I didn't even care what my Reverend Father relatives will talk. He who wear the shoe know where he preaches most. So whenever you are seeing all these signs, don't wait till when they begin to bulala you. Answer your calling. You don't even know where your happiness lies. Maybe your happiness lies that who will marry you is a God one too, in order for your happiness to be fulfilled. Meanwhile, you are looking elsewhere. So stop giving those excuses that why you don't want to go to your this because this and that. No. Answer first and go to your duty post. Why your duty post? Tell them what you need. Believe in me, they will give it in abundance. You will be confused who to choose. So whenever I see those signs, we had a onward. If somebody offend you, it's very common among the called ones. And you are very angry, upset with what the person said or how the person treated you, and you say a word out of anger, it must happen. And that boy on what? Or you did the blue dibia. Okana di bona ati listen na no kumu abono no feke ka odele no dibia. Every dibia has on what, and all that on what will proclamation. Once you proclaim it, it come to pass. Do you think that is dibia one chop? Do you know the song that follows it? I don't want to go into it because it's a different lecture. But look, once you have seen all these signs, and once you make that pronouncement, it comes to pass. Then, and you have been told that you're called one, I will advise you to go to your duty post. Stop waiting for anything. Let me stop here. If you have questions into this lecture, I want us to do deep consultation for you. Chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 672. I repeat 0805 7837 672 or 0813 82 43871. I repeat 0813 82 43871. See you tomorrow. No go in case you. May the blessings of the Most High be with you and abide with you now and forevermore. I guess it.